I'm going to show you how to do a twin carry with one woven wrap. So I've got a pretty long woven, I've got a size 7, size 6 should work for that, even maybe a size 5 if you're quite a petite person. So just try and see how much length you need. So you can carry twins, or you can tandem carry, so like a smaller baby on the front and bigger baby on the back. If your twins have different weight, maybe have the bigger twin on the back, it's easier to carry that way. So I'm going to demo with the hip scoot to bring baby on the back. If you would like to try the Superman toss, check out my other videos. I've put the link in the comments below. So I'm going to grab the big baby here and I'm going to put my leg up, so like a stool or something like that, it's quite handy. And I'm going to bring the middle marker to my baby's back, gather it. I'm going to bring some fabric under the bum, so my bottom rail is here, kind of gathered a little bit. I'm going to grab my tail and bring it over my back, like this. And when you wrap, always remember to keep all your fabric by your neck, don't let it fall over your shoulder, because you're going to create some slack and it's going to be very difficult to tighten and work with. So I'm going to gather the fabric across the back like this, and here I need to make things nice and tight, so the wrap should already hold my baby quite well. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to hold both tails into one hand and I'm going to swing baby around that side because I don't have fabric over my shoulder. So just bring your baby to your back, keep your tension, pop your arm around, lift baby up like that. I'm going to pin that tail between my knees to create some safety, and then I'm going to bring this tail over my shoulder. Make sure you keep your tension the whole time, it's super important. And then here I like to sandwich, which means I like to bring the bottom rail to my neck and the top rail together, so it's folded basically, and I'm going to tighten the middle rail and it sits nicely on my shoulders like that. I'm going to pop the tail over here. If you want, you can pin the seat by pulling it down like that. So pull the bottom rail down and pin it with the tail. Bring the tail under the second leg. You now have a leg pass. Pin between your knees, and I'll do the same on the other side. Fold, lift, so that lifts the leg a bit. If it's tight around the neck, just open it and then give it a shake like this. Remember, top rail, bottom rail always gathered, so we're not digging into the neck or cutting the blood supply at the knee. So tighten strain by strain, make it really quite nice and tight. And I'm going to do the same under my armpit, over the first leg. If I want, I can pull the bottom rail, pin it, and then bring it under the second leg. Grab both tails, give it a nice little wriggle to remove any slack. And then, so I've got a baby on my back, and now I'm going to do what we call the Tibetan tie. So we cross the tails on the front, and that will create a cross pass for my front baby. So pin one tail between your knees, and always pin one tail when you do that. You're going to bring the fabric across, and in normal rucksack I would do it not less, so I would just bring it through like this. But here I want to be able to tighten, so I'm going to do it knotted, which means that I will need to knot in the end, so I can still move it around like this. So you bring it across, and I will do the same here. Pop it through your armpit where there's space, because here you're going to struggle if you bring it through here. So like that. And I'm just going to pull my cross like this. I leave just enough space for my baby, really. Don't need a ton of space. Pop your baby on your shoulder, and you're just going to bring your baby through the passes like that. So you would have the cross at the bum, let the bum drop down a little bit, and then spread the passes. So we spread the inner pass first, all the way to the neck, and this one as well. like that. And then here I'm just going to tighten, so I'm going to pull strand by strand and tighten your inner pass first because it's easier. You can pin it if you don't have a lot of length, you can just hold it like this, but with a size 7 I've got lots of length. And then here as well, so I'm going to pull strand by strand to tighten. And then I'm going to tie onto the bum. If you have a very long wrap, you might be able to tie on the back, maybe. You would need like a really long wrap for that. And then just double knot like that under your baby's bum. And let your baby bum drop a little bit over. If you have a newborn, the cross pass is okay, but just really make sure you've got loads of head support. So you might want to grab a muslin cloth and just roll it inside if you have babies different ages. But there you go. We did it. 2 babies. And that's it. It's really comfy. You can carry lots of weight with a really good wrap. Maybe go for like a medium thick wrap, so that gives you lots of support to carry the weight. Okay, so popping babies out, it's pretty simple. You can just loosen and just pop baby out like that. If you want to feed, you could even just loosen and then, so breastfeeding, pop the baby here and then you can just tie here and then support the neck. Bottle feeding, you can just loosen and then you can feed like that. Just make sure you don't overextend the head. So I'm going to take this baby out, and if I want to keep my other baby on my back, it's fine. I just do that and then I just knot. I just take my baby out. I just remove my cross pass on my front. Feel for which tail goes on top. So this one. So I'm going to pin the other one to keep safety, and then keep your tension. So keep pulling the whole time. Pin between your knees, and I'll do the same here. Go round, and then here you can lean forward a little bit for safety. Hold both tails, pop your arm through, keep pulling, put your arm around. If you can, just come back a bit closer to your body and swing your baby to your front. And that's it. Thank you for watching.